The most anticipated moment. Tian Xiwei and Zhang Linghe's meeting in Busan sends fans excited. Busan once again became the focus of the Asian entertainment world when news of the 2026 Global OTT Awards began to spread, sparking an unstoppable wave of excitement. The usually quiet port city, which was approaching summer, now felt different, as if filled with anticipation and whispers from fans awaiting the big moment at the Busan Cinema Center, where OTT stars would gather on one grand stage. Amidst the frenzy of preparations, two names once again emerged and became the center of global attention: Tian Xiwei and Zhang Linghe. The two were rumored to be arriving at approximately the same time, although there was no official confirmation as to whether they would actually meet in person on the red carpet. However, for fans, even this small piece of information was enough to ignite a wave of speculation. Social media immediately turned into a non-stop discussion arena. Every scrap of information, every possible arrival schedule, and even every speculated outfit they might wear was analyzed in detail by fans. Their names have gone viral again, as if reviving old memories that haven't completely faded from the public's memory. Many attribute this enthusiasm to the success of the drama Pursuit of Jade, where the chemistry between the two was a key attraction that was hard to forget. The intense scenes, emotional gazes, and strong character dynamics made it difficult for viewers to move on, even after so much time had passed. In the drama, the two didn't just play ordinary characters, but built an emotional connection that felt very alive on screen. This is what makes every news about them in real life always raise new hopes among fans, as if the fictional story could continue off-screen. Tian Xiwei herself was a major highlight at this event thanks to her extraordinary achievements throughout the year. She won the People's Choice Award with approximately 7.4 million votes, a figure reflecting the immense public support for her. Furthermore, she was also nominated for Best Lead Actress for her role as Fan Changyu, further solidifying her position as one of the most influential young actresses today. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe also attracted attention. His appearance was eagerly anticipated due to his stage presence and reputation as an actor capable of bringing characters to life with undeniable naturalism. Although the exact agenda for the event was still uncertain, public expectations were already high. Leading up to the event, various predictions began to emerge about possible red carpet moments. Many fans imagined scenarios where the two would walk close together, briefly greet each other, or even pose for a photo together, something that would go viral within seconds. The entertainment media also stepped up the spotlight. Every small rumor turned into a headline that spread rapidly across various platforms. Busan seemed to become the center of the entertainment world for several days, with cameras, reporters, and fans ready to capture every possible moment. Meanwhile, fan edits and compilation videos of Pursuit of Jade were once again circulating. Old scenes were replayed, set to dramatic music, and shared across various social media platforms. This further heightened nostalgia and heightened anticipation for their reunion. Around the Busan Cinema Center, the atmosphere began to feel different even before the event began. Fans had already arrived, some carrying posters, others simply wanting to experience the atmosphere of what was being billed as a historic moment in the Asian OTT industry. The night before the event was a tense one for fans. Speculation about arrival times, hotel accommodations, and even possible red carpet rehearsals were the subject of endless online discussions. Everyone sensed that something big was about to happen. In fans' imaginations, Tian Xiwei was predicted to appear with an elegant style that combined the gentleness and strength of the characters she has portrayed on screen. Every detail of her appearance was scrutinized, from her dress to the makeup she might choose. On the other hand, Zhang Linghe was expected to appear with a more classic yet modern style, reflecting her image as a charismatic and poised actor. The combination of the two on the red carpet alone was enough to make the event a global center of attention. But what most intrigued the public wasn't just their respective performances, but the possibility of a moment when the two would be within sight of each other. Would there be a brief interaction? Would a look be caught on camera? These questions continued to swirl without definitive answers. If such a moment actually happened, many believed it would be one of the biggest highlights of the 2026 Global OTT Awards. Even a single second of interaction could go viral, a topic of conversation in dozens of countries. Behind all the speculation, there was also the emotional side of fans who felt connected to the two's journey since Pursuit of Jade. For them, this wasn't just an award show, but a symbolic reunion they had long awaited. The spotlight was now focused not only on the main stage, but also on every corner of the 2026 Global OTT Awards red carpet, which was beginning to fill with guests. Every celebrity move was scrutinized, and every smile captured on camera spread across the globe in seconds. The atmosphere of the evening transformed into something more than just an award show, but a stage of global expectation. Amidst the hustle and bustle, Tian Xiwei's name once again became a topic of conversation as fans began discussing his possible arrival. Every small update from the media or fans on site immediately triggered a new wave of reactions on social media, as if everyone was waiting for the same moment. Similarly, Zhang Linghe's arrival also attracted just as much attention. Numerous cameras were set up at strategic points, hoping to capture his first appearance on the red carpet, even before he actually stepped into the main area of the event. Beneath the glitz and glamour, the atmosphere around Busan Cinema Center grew increasingly crowded and energetic. Fans who had been waiting since morning began to feel a mixture of exhaustion and adrenaline, as every second felt like they were getting closer to a moment they had only hoped for. The tension grew as the star's arrival approached. Every vehicle that pulled up in front of the venue immediately drew attention, and every door that opened sparked fresh speculation as to whether one of the two big names would finally arrive. Meanwhile, on the large screens displaying highlights of the event, clips from Pursuit of Jade were replayed as part of the nominees' journey highlights. Scenes that once captivated audiences now felt like reminders of the emotional journey that had brought them to this grand international stage. Amidst the roar of cheers and camera flashes, the small moments that fans eagerly awaited emerged, brief interactions between artists, casual greetings, or simply a glance caught in the act. In the entertainment world, such small moments often have a far greater impact than the award itself. As the night wore on, the atmosphere at the 2026 Global OTT Awards grew more intense and brimming with anticipation. Each winner announcement was greeted with cheers, but beneath it all, the public's attention remained focused on one question that had remained unanswered since the evening began. And as the cameras rolled back to the red carpet for the final segment, that anticipation reignited. Would Tian Xiwei and Zhang Linghe finally be in the same frame, or would the moment remain a story that lived in the imaginations of fans who waited relentlessly until the final seconds of the night in Busan? As the day of the event drew near, the atmosphere in Busan grew increasingly intense. The lights, cameras, and technical preparations make the city feel like a grand stage ready to usher in a new era in Asian OTT history. Ultimately, all eyes will be on one simple yet profound question: whether Tian Xiwei and Zhang Linghe will truly be in the same frame before the world. And when the cameras start flashing at the culminating event of the 2026 Global OTT Awards, only time will tell whether the moment, which has only been lived in the hopes of fans, will finally become a reality, or whether it will remain a sweet legend that will be talked about year after year.